And summer is a great time to get out and explore the wonderful world around us, but how will you do that exploring exactly? So for today's On Our Mind, we're asking, would you rather fly all day or drive all day?
I think the big question would be, is your perspective? Are you the driver or pilot, or are you the passenger?
I think you're not the pilot, because if you have a pilot's license, I think you could be a pilot. But I don't think either of us are that.
Yes.
So I don't think that's an option for us here.
So you're the passenger you're the passenger in both scenarios, right?
I don't know. I imagine, if I'm going to be going, let's say we're going, we're traveling for 8 hours, either on a plane or by a car. I'm always driving typically. I drive everywhere. So even when I'm taking like friends trips, I'll typically do it.
So if you're on a plane, I'd say I could definitely do a plane.
Yeah.
For some of that, excuse me, because you can always sleep. So you can always sleep and take a nap, although it can definitely get a little cramped. So that's the only problem.
Okay.
But if you're driving for 8 hours or something like that, there's some pros and cons. If you're the passenger, you can again sleep. You have a little bit more leg room to take that nap. If you're driving, you can also go to a gas station and stretch your legs a bit. Maybe again take a quick snooze if you need to. Maybe get some snacks, go to the bathroom, etc. Whatever the case may be, have some more options on the ground. Kind of depends.
Yeah, I think I'd probably go with the driving, just because there's a lot to see, and from up in a plane, I don't really see all that much. Once you get up to cruising altitude, you're like, I don't know, high, like 35,000 feet or something like that. You're not seeing a ton. You got clouds usually in the way, and like if anything's down there, it's really small. When I'm driving in a car, I can go and twist and turn, and I can, see the hills and the mountains and the trees and lakes.
Sometimes you get to see the topography, which is really cool, but once clouds get in the way, it's like, unless you're like me who's intrigued by cloud formations, and there are some cool cloud formations you see, but still.
I can see how that might be rather interesting to you.
Yeah, especially when you're like me who doesn't fly very much. It's definitely really cool.
Yeah, I can see the logic in that one, Devin, but I think that's, so I'm going to drive. I think you're leaning towards flying, honestly.
Honestly, I'm leaning towards driving. Believe it or not, because I kind of like having a little bit more control on the ground and sightseeing too, and it's definitely really cool. And plus, I drive a lot from up here to Illinois to see my folks, so having that control and again that sightseeing down in on the ground. So again, and a lot of sightseeing up here in the Northwoods.
There you go, Devin. But